Hey folks, Nas here. Another episode of Medieval Dynasty in our Road to 1 Million Coin Challenge. Alrighty, so after the last episode, what I ended up doing, as you can see, I am working on the fields. So we got our wheat field. I ended up finishing, putting the grain down for the wheat field. And I deleted the flax field since we didn't have any flax in it yet. I want to say I probably lost, I probably lost about 80 fertilizer because part of it was still fertilized. But I deleted it and then I created four 4x16 plots. That way it's going to be easier for the villagers to actually work these. So technically one villager maybe per plot, depending on how far along they are, rather than trying to let them do one big plot. Now, eventually, yeah, that's flax. Eventually I will probably do the same thing to this field. The only problem is I don't know that I'm got the room to go this direction with it. Maybe I'll probably have to take out a couple of trees to do so, because you have to have a little bitty gap between each field. You can kind of see it right here. See, there's a little bitty path right there to where the fields don't actually touch. Yeah, that one's a little easier to see. So you got to scoot over just one little nubbin between each field. So that adds just a tiny bit of space, and by the time you do 4 of them, I believe that's almost a full plot. Is that right? Maybe 3/4 of a plot. How many? Okay, let's see here. Let's do this. I want to see how many spaces a plot is. Okay, so if we do, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's a full plot. So by the time, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Cancel that. I need this back. Okay. So by the time you start scooting between plots, so we've got one gap here, and then here's a second gap, a third gap. Okay, so it's only 3 gaps then. Okay, good. So it's about 3/4 of a plot wider than what a standard 16x16 is. So I think I might be able to get that in here. The edge of this plot will probably be like right in line with that tree. So, and at that point, I'll probably lose a little bit of fertilizer as well, unless I can catch it early enough to be able to delete the field to where they haven't hardly done anything to it. But we'll have to see about that. But I was working on this here, trying to get some of this, kind of get ahead a little bit, since I literally deleted the field. They had already done all of this, but I'm not going to get it all done. But anyway, we'll let them take care of some of that. I have been seeing some of the comments about making a sewing hut so I can use some of that flax stalk to turn it into thread. That way we can make cloth bags instead of leather bags. And I've got a ton of that flax stalk. So I think that's a good idea to go ahead and do that. I'm trying to sit here. Let me go put this hoe away. How many bags do they have? Because they definitely need to have bags for today anyway. Let me put that away. Do they have any bags? Do we have any leather? Okay, so we do have 14 leather. We got a few bags. Let's go ahead and turn all of this leather. I don't think I can turn all of it. I can only turn 12. There we go. Let's turn those into bags real quick. Craft and simple bag. We'll do 4. There we go. 4 bags. We're going to drop those. I don't need that one equipped. And we're going to put that one away. Put those sticks in there. We'll put that bowl in there. Get some of the excess out of my pocket. And then put the hammer out. We got people going to work. Where do I want to put the sewing hut. Man, I could put it right here next to the donkey shed here, but I'm kind of saving this spot here for when we get a horse, maybe. Maybe put it down here. This probably wouldn't be a bad spot. I don't know if I'm adding any more wood sheds or not. Let's see here. What are we doing? Production, smithy, sewing hut. 1 is all we have. There are obstacles. What obstacles? No obstacles. Now, whoops. Now the entrance to this, I'm pretty sure, is on that right side. Huh. So, do I want to spin this and have it face? Yeah, see, there's the entrance there. I don't know why they don't have the entrance facing you to begin with. That works. I can get that a little bit tighter to the... There we go. It fits in there a lot better than it did the other way. All right, let's go ahead and put this down. Whoops. Nope. 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 Pushing buttons. What do I need? 8 stone. No, there were literally 2 stone right next to it. Fat finger all the wrong things here. There's a stone standing in front of it. Okay, collect the broadleaf so we can get the stone. And the stone, and the sticks in the stone. And the stone, and the stone, and the stone. 1 more. There we go. Might as well just pick those up since they're right there. Grab the hammer out. Let's get this thing built here. I don't know how many logs I've got in the storage. What do we need here? Looks like we need 8 logs for that. Let's go see how many logs we got in storage. I'm going to need to eat something. Hopefully we've got enough food for the villagers to make it through today. Then I can make new food tomorrow morning. Let's see. What do we got? We got a bunch of apples. Nobody's eating apples. Let's just take the apples and let me eat the apples. They don't give much food. It's only 3 food and 2 water, but they're not eating it, so I might as well. Does eating too many apples make you sick? What's my lowest condition? That's the lowest condition, but yet it's not, doesn't say it's going to poison me. There we go. Good. Okay, well, it didn't make me sick. Let's grab the rest of them, because I'm going to need them. We still got 209 rot that's going to be turned into fertilizer. What is that? That's going to be, what, 20 fertilizer? We've got 3 things of water. Do we have any buckets? Yeah, we got buckets of water. They've got 12 meals. Oh, they got 22 meals. Okay, they're good. They're going to be good today. That is fabuloso. Eat those up. Perfect. Good. Okay, well, that got me 3/4 of the way full. That should last me today, hopefully. And it brought my water up at the same time. Let's see, 26 logs. Let's grab those. And run down here and let's see about getting this sewing hut built. And then I can turn that flax stalk into thread so we can maybe make some bags. Okay, 1 more. There we go. What else do we need here? Let's get into first person so I can see that a little bit better. Well, we need sticks and logs. Okay, let's get all the logs in here that we need. So what, we're going to need 32 straw? No. 40 straw? Yeah, it looks like 40 straw, and then we need a bunch of sticks. 24 sticks. Alrighty, if my math is right, I got enough straw and sticks to where we won't have extra. We shall see. Alright, let me get the straw and sticks put in here and get this building done. Go. We got the sewing hut done. Now, let's go grab some of that flax stock and see about turning it into thread and see what we need for a bag. Are the bags even unlocked? I think they are. Let's make sure. Here. Sewing hut. Yes. Bag. Now the bag requires 2 leather, which I still have 2 leather in the thing, but it still requires leather and linen fabric. Now you need thread to make linen fabric. So we're going to have to buy a few schematics. I'm going to buy these. You can double click on those in this screen to go ahead and purchase them. All right, let's get out of that and we should be good. I need to grab flax stock. This. We have a lot of flax stock. I don't know how long it takes. What is that, 79 kilograms? Let's just grab a little bit. I don't want to sit there and spend all day spinning that because I don't have anybody to put in there. Everybody is doing stuff. How are they doing on that field out there? Let's check that real quick. Okay, so these 2 guys are literally like 3 blocks behind each other. And then... oh, somebody went through and fertilized this that I did. Interesting. Instead of her going through and... what is she doing? Grubbing? No, she's plowing. She's plowing. I grubbed. Trying to learn all the... trying to remember what they call everything. But instead of her going through and grubbing the field before she's plowing the field or fertilizing the field. Interesting. Okay. Either way, they're working it. All right, let's go back here. Let's get some of this stalk spun into thread. Nope, not what I wanted to push. All right, so we're gonna spin thread. So it takes 10. So what are we gonna make? We're gonna make 12. Okay, let's actually make the other 11 now since I clicked the wrong thing. Alrighty, so then we got the 12 linen thread. Now we have to turn it into... we got to turn it into linen fabric. Sorry, I was trying to... there it is. Pouches and packs. No? Miscellaneous. Simple bag, right? No. Bag. Here it is. So it takes 2 linen fabric and 2 leather to make 1 of the cloth bags, or regular bag. And it takes 3 leather to make a simple bag. Somebody has got a production issue. Probably the guy doing the fertilizer. Okay, so now let's go in here and make 12 of these. So according to this, we would be able to make 6 bags, which should be pretty good. Other than the fact that it takes like 5 seconds to do each one of these, whether you're spinning it into thread or turning the thread into fabric. But to make 6 bags, I mean, that's still faster than going out and hunting to gather the leather. However, we still need the leather. I need 12 leather and then the 12 fabric to make the 6 bags. I have to see how much leather that the hunters have gathered. There we go. All right, let's go see how much leather we got. Because 6 bags should last them a little bit. Let's see. Hang on. Let me check my management. Who has the issues? Yeah, that's going to be farming right there. No resources. I'm going to grab one of these guys and put them back in the farm shed. Because I got 3 guys in the farm shed. Sign worker. Barn worker. Barn worker. Okay. They're both 38, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll put them there. And then we'll leave that one guy. He can just be there. It'll be fine. Actually, hang on. Do any of the farmers have production? No, no, yes. I can put this guy in the sewing hut. Do I have another farmer? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the barn worker. Yeah, so he's the only one that I could put into production because I don't need anybody in the barn yet until next season. Then I'll have to put somebody back in the barn to make fertilizer and to thresh stuff. Let's see. I don't know if I got to put anybody in there for threshing next season or not. I have to pull up my chart and look. Okay, let's do that then. Seamrad, I can't remember that name. Let's go into production. Let's go into the sewing hut. And whoops, nope, we got to put a worker in there. We're going to grab Simrad, put him in there. We're going to give him an assignment of thread. I think we'll literally put him at 50-50. 50 thread and then 50 fabric. Now we don't have any linen thread on hand, but as he starts producing it, he'll end up making the fabric. So his no resources thing might pop up in the top left of the screen a couple of times. And there is still going to be a assignment warning because there's nobody in the barn now, and the barn does have an assignment, so that warning will definitely be there. What was I coming back here for? Leather. That's what I was looking for. How much leather do we have? Oh, we got 16 leather now. Okay, so let's grab 12 of those. Well, that was fast, actually. I could probably turn their leather gathering down a little bit. All right, let's go back over here. And we'll make the bag in here. Let's get, there we go. And what is it? Miscellaneous bag. And then we're going to make 6 bags, which is going to take us what looks to be 6 seconds to make a bag. There we go. 6 bags made. All right, so we're going to have bags. That's going to be good. You are dirty. Of course I am. I've been running around all night long. 6 bags. Okay, so how are we looking? We got 1 bronze sickle. 342 condition left on it. We got 3 hoes, 3 copper sickles with 200 condition. I'm thinking the sickle should be fine for when it's time to harvest that wheat and the flax. Now the flax isn't going to go into the ground for, what, 2 seasons? We have 657 feathers, 133 firewood. We're doing okay on the firewood. Ton of flax stock. Like he's going to be busy for the rest of his life working on flax stock. He'll probably not get that done. I don't know, he might, but he probably won't get that done until never. I doubt he'll get it done before the next flax harvest. Let's see. Oak grain, planks. Okay, so they still got 4 simple bags. Stone knife. Okay, I think they're doing pretty good. Wooden bolts. So what do I need to do? Do I need to build another house? Well, I know I'm going to need to build another house at some point. Let's go run through the water. Yeah, see, we're down to one assignment issue, which is going to be the barn because there's nobody assigned to the barn. All right. Wash the stink off of us. How much meat do we have? Let's look at food situation for next season. I think that we're going to be, like, see, there's still, what we had 22 to start the day with, and we're down 2 meals. Dang it, carrots. So at season change, these carrots are going to drop another 12%. Because that's typically in the food storage, that's what your condition drops. Drops between 12 and 13% each season. So that one may actually cause poisoning. However, I think you can still cook with poisoned food, and when you turn it to a meal, it's no longer poisoned. What are we looking at here on the meat? Yeah, see, now this meat here, and we can actually test this right now. So that meat will cause poisoning. Oh, well, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to cause poisoning because the condition was low, but it's because it's raw meat. Duh. Don't eat raw meat. Okay. No worries. Okay. Looks like there might be some buckets in the resource storage because I noticed we only had 1 bucket. So let's see. Yep, we got 2 buckets. Let's go ahead and grab those and fill those. How are the hunters looking on copper knives? Yeah, they're pretty good on copper knives. We're doing good on the axe. Copper arrows. I think I'm going to hold on to those in case we have to use a bow instead of the crossbow. Let's see, we're filling buckets right now. Nope. Framing, nope. Where's the option? There we go. Got to go into first person to actually see it. Let's see. Craft buckets. Now, as far as the farming goes, we don't have anything that's left to do this season because the wheat was the only thing we really needed to get in the ground. Buckets. Did I not have any buckets of water on me? It sure does not look like I had any buckets of water on me. I guess we'll hold on to that 1 bucket. You know what? Never mind. Don't I have a water skin? Yeah, I've got a water skin. Let's do that. I just need to fill my water skin. Not enough resources. What? Like it has to be empty for me to fill it? I had a water skin. Did I not? Yes. Water skin with water. Can I put that in 4? No. What's going on? Okay, let's drink from it. Can we just empty it and see if that works? Okay. This is the first time I ever heard that cork pop noise for it. Oh, now I can fill it. Okay, so it just had to be empty. Okay. But you used to be able to put it in your hand. Oh, I guess it has to be empty in order for you to put it in your active slot so you could fill it at the river. That's what it is. Got it. Got it. Now, let's grab a hoe real quick. And let's head out to the field to see if we can just help a little bit with stuff. Even though I should probably go place a house. That's really what I probably should do. Let's see. Bag. See, these all been fertilized? Looks like it. Nice. That's going to be good. Yep, bag, bag, bag. Yep, see, they're fertilizing that. She's working on that. That's great. Yeah, this is a lot better. This absolutely a lot better. I knew that smaller fields were easier for the villagers to use, but I got kind of caught up in the moment and making the big field. Now, the thing is, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough fertilizer next season to do what needs to be done. Now, granted, most everything's fertilized, I believe, so we should be okay. And then I do have quite a bit of cabbage in the food storage that will turn to rot at season change. And then next season, they'll be turning that into fertilizer. And I can move the guy as much. I mention this a lot. I do absolutely hate to micromanage, but I don't have enough villagers in the village to not micromanage certain things. So what I can do, because the guy we moved into the sewing hut has production and farming as 3, I can move him back and forth. Now, granted, when you do move villagers, they don't like that, so it does affect their mood for a short time. So it causes them to not gain mood as fast because it drops when you move them from one to the other. But I can leave him in here doing his little thing there, and then next season when I have more rot, I can move him back into the barn so he can actually work on the rot. But I really do need to get somebody else in here so I can keep what am I looking for? Oh, here we go. I was going to put the hoe back in the storage here. But I do need to keep somebody in the barn. I have a feeling for like full time. But I don't know that I need to have the guy in the sewing hut full time, even though he does have a full-time job because we have so much flax stock. Matter of fact, how much linen thread and stuff has he already produced? Okay, so he's not going to have an abundance of linen thread. He's literally going to turn it into fabric as soon as he makes it. But we got 5 fabric there, so that's enough for right now. That's enough for 3 bags, right? No, 2 bags. 1 more will be enough for 3 bags. And then we've got 13 leather in there. Now, I only have him making the fabric and the thread. That's probably good because I can go in and I can make the bag as long as he's producing the fabric. I wonder how long a bag lasts. Where are those bags? Back at the top? Yeah, back at the top. Do they still have small bags left? Or simple bags? Yeah, they got 2 left. So I believe the small bag goes 60 uses because it only uses half a point per use. So then if that's the case, half a point per use, that's going to go 200 uses. So one of these bags is 200 uses. That's a little over 3 simple bags worth. So these are definitely going to last a lot longer, for sure. Good. That means the leather goes farther by using the larger bags. Good. Okay. So I can do that. I'll let him continue making the linen thread. That way, that's less that I have to do because turning it into the thread and then turning it into the fabric, I mean, that's 12 seconds per fabric. So you got 10 seconds. So you got 5 seconds for the thread and then 5 seconds for the fabric. Oh, everybody's done for the day. Good job, everybody. Well, alrighty. I think we're going to call this an episode. In the next episode, it'll be, winter. And then I believe carrot is going to go in the ground next season. And it's only 1. Yeah, that's just this row here. And then everything else is going to go in the ground in the spring. Even the flax. So that's good. We'll have a season to where it'll be kind of lax. The farmers won't really have a whole lot to do. So I could, yeah, they're just not going to have a whole lot to do. But anyway, folks, I appreciate everybody joining me today. If you haven't hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really like it if you consider doing that. It helps the channel out tremendously. And we will see you folks. Oh, a special thank you to my members. You should be able to see them on the right-hand side of the screen. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.